Ladies and gentlemen, today we're talking about the Vanmoof S3. What is going on with Vanmoof? Very interesting. So these are my first impressions. So I did own the S2, which I ended up returning because Vanmoof's customer service is garbage. It's really shitty, man. It's pretty sad. So, if you're going to invest your money, you want to know that the company has your back. And Vanmoof makes it so difficult to deal with any issue that you have. It's really, it almost feels like you're being punked. And I don't understand why. I think they're getting like new bike owners who don't know the e-bike, the electric bike market, and they don't know what's good and what's awesome and what you're supposed to get. So I think that's who they're selling to, because as soon as I started dealing with that customer service shit that they were giving me, I'm like, I'm giving this fucking bike back, because there's no way that I'm going through this for the next 2 to 3 years. So, and you also have to keep in mind, this is an entry-level bike with custom parts. So it's going to break down sooner than later, and you're going to have to go through them. And then, it may take fucking a month before you get up the basic little screw that you need for something. Another thing that they do is, first of all, you should go to Trustpilot and then type in Vanmoof, and all those negative reviews are dead on. And that's the customer service you're going to be dealing with. All that other stuff, I don't know what's happening with those people, but that's definitely bullshit. It's really like night and day. Before you purchase the bike, they are the nicest, the best people. You can actually test ride the bike for like 8 hours if you all day that they're open. You can test ride the bike. Hey, do you want a beer? Do you want some espresso? Take your time. Do it. Doesn't matter. We'll help you out. As soon as you need help, they no longer can help you on the phone. They no longer can help you in the shop. I thought there was a shop near me in Brooklyn. I thought that would help me out because I heard about the bad customer service. No, I got pushed right to the emails. And then you have to go back and forth with email, which no one gets back to you for 6 to 8 days. And then it goes back and forth. So it's a month to get anything that you need. And when you're spending good money, that's not something. You want to know that someone has your back, like I was saying before, and they're going to handle shit when at least they stand behind their bike. But to me, it's like saying, yeah, we know we made something that looks great, but we know it's kind of a piece of shit and it's going to break down, so we'll sort of delay and not really help you right away until the warranty runs out. Just a shady company. The bike looks great though, so I get it. And it's super lightweight. Yeah, and then just not being transparent with like delivery times. It's really like a joke. I bought it. They said in one to 2 weeks it'll be here. It took almost 2 months. A lot of people don't get their bikes for 4 or 5 months. And then instead of like taking care of it, they just hit you with excuses like, yeah, just so busy. We didn't realize this bike was so popular. Oh, we're so busy. So our bike is so awesome. So it's going to take you a month or 2 to get that screw you need for the bike. Just keep emailing us. Don't call, because we're not going to pick up, or we're not going to help you. Yeah, it's so, that's it. I'm getting a little worked up. But they're just not transparent with the delivery time. That's just a simple move. Why would you're afraid you're not going to get the sale? Why don't you just be honest, and then instead you get everyone pissed off at you? It's just a weird customer service move that they're doing. Yeah, so if that's a company you want to deal with, then buy the bike. Yeah, it looks great. But keep in mind, it's an entry-level bike, custom parts. It's going to break down sooner than later. You're probably going to take 4 months before you get your bike. And at that point, they're 6 months. They're going to be 8 months away from a new bike. Oh, that's another thing too. Every year it's a new bike. Even though the frame looks very similar, they're not just tweaking it. It's a whole new mold. It's a whole new bike. So, and that hasn't been tested. On their own they test it, but they haven't tested it in the market. So that just gets thrown into the market. and then whatever comes up, they try to deal with shit that breaks, that's new to them. So that was my issue too. When I bought it, I was like, oh no, they keep fine tuning it. But they're not. It's really it's a whole new design. It looks similar, but it's a whole new design every year. And then will you have access to those parts in like 2 years or so? Probably not. So yeah, Vanmoof, interesting company, man. Shitty customer service. I don't know. I wouldn't put my money there, but if that's something that you want to do, and then even now, then dealing with the app is it's so funny because if you listen to even the companies that got paid to do a review for them, always talk about, you'll hear something like, the bike didn't hook up all the time. I had to try, about half the time the bike matched up and then I was able to ride it, but I don't really think that's a big deal. So the apps, I didn't fuck with the app too much, but who wants to step up to their bike and then they have to wait there and they have to keep waiting for it to connect, and just hoping that it connect. I don't know, I'm getting too worked up. But this is my first impressions, Vanmoof S3. Buy it and be a chump, and then hit me with comments down below and tell me how you think it's awesome and you love it. I mean, your best bet is that nothing goes wrong, because you get a lot of bike for $2,000. But your best bet is hoping that nothing goes wrong, and then you would have gotten your money's worth and you wouldn't have to deal with them with their customer service. That's it, man. My mind's racing. I want to say more, but I'm just going to keep it at that. I'm going to keep it focused on that. So hit me down below if you have any comments, questions, concerns, and I'll bring one of those up in another video. Okay, thanks. Bye.